Hi everybody, this is Walking with God and I'm Steve McDonald. This week I want to talk about quiet time with God. A couple of messages ago I talked a little bit about ritual and relationship and what relationship might look like with God and how important it is in walking with God to have relationship with Him. So let me ask you a question. What are some of the things about a relationship between you and a friend or a loved one that make it a quality relationship? I think it would be fair to say that time with loved ones and friends and family would be an important part of not only building relationship, but maintaining relationship. I would argue that the same applies for our relationship with God. So with that in mind, what does time with God look like for you? Is it a fleeting moment of prayer? Is it actual sit-down time? Is it time in a private room? What does it look like for you? I would argue that the time that we spend with God has a direct correlation on the impact, the quality, and the depth of our relationship with God. So let's talk about a couple of things that will really have an impact on the quality of your time with God. First of all, what about location? It really doesn't matter where we are or what we're doing for God to hear us. But what may help us be closer and in the moment without distraction? Something I really recommend, if it's at all possible, is to dedicate a space for your time with God. It could be a bedroom, it could be an office, it could be a large closet. I would find a space that you can be uninterrupted, free of distractions, and will give you the quiet that would really enhance your time in prayer. So I want to invite you to do something. If you're not already allocating a space to pray with God, think about a space that you can dedicate for your prayer time with God. The second thing I want to talk about is how much time do you spend in your time with God? Is 30 seconds enough? 60 seconds? 5 minutes? An hour? I think how much time is completely up to you. But I go back to my earlier question of when you make a point to have quality time with someone you love or someone that you care about, what do? Do you spend less time or more time? So maybe think about that as an approach to thinking about how much time you want to spend with your Creator. Now I want to throw a number out there and see how this lands with you. How about 20 minutes? 20 minutes is about the time it takes to cook a small meal. 20 minutes might be the time it takes for you to walk your dog around the block. 20 minutes is about the time of a decent exercise routine. 20 minutes is even the amount of time that it might take to watch a sitcom on TV. So surely we have 20 minutes for other things, and it's not even an issue. What about if we gave God, the creator of the universe, the creator of you, 20 minutes? How do you feel about that? What does someone do in 20 minutes with God? We're actually going to talk about that in part 2 of Quiet Time with God. But for now, think of it as a time to pray, speak to God about your concerns, let Him know how you're feeling about things in your life, and just invite Him to have stillness with you. There is certainly no pressure or condemnation for however much time you decide to spend with God. But again, I just ask you to consider that much like someone you love, you make time for them to have a quality relationship with them, that the same applies to the quality of your relationship with God. We'll get into that more in the next message. But for now, have a great week, and we'll see you next time. If you like this message, please be sure to subscribe to our channel or follow us, like, and share. I'll see you next time. God bless.